Good morning, Eagles. I'm Timothy. Today is Wednesday, October 8th of 2025. Here at TJ, it's our mission to be prompt, polite, and prepared. And it's our vision that every student graduates with the skills necessary to be successful in a college and a career. On today's show, we'll have Chandler talking about staying on top of work and scholarships. Yaya with paying attention in class. We'll have a quick PSA on radon. Get ready, Eagles, because ENN starts now. Eagles, as the first quarter comes to an end, it's time that we start to get back on work. Let's hear the Chandler about staying on top of work and some scholarships.
Keeping up with school is very important, especially whenever you have a lot of grades to keep up with. But now we'll be interviewing Mr. Patton on how you can benefit from scholarship opportunities and keeping up with all of your assignments.
One thing I'll say is having a well-rounded resume is ideal. So the coursework is important, the GPA is important, but then so is all the other sides. So I can tell you as a dad of a kid who just started college, that resume of being well-rounded is probably what got him into the school he wanted to go to. So you think about all the academies we have. We've started those, we've built those up on purpose to pique interest of a wide variety of students. And then as they have those interests, we set up activities for them, whether it's businesses coming in or us going to the businesses, where they can have deeper conversations, deeper experiences to truly see, is this my cup of tea? If it is, then of course they get super motivated in reference to that. Other times, all of our students aren't academy kids, so sometimes it's about having that tough conversation. Sometimes it's about being a cheerleader. Sometimes they don't have somebody to talk to about their vision, being that person for them. And sometimes those conversations happen at sporting events where I'm going to a game or some sort of event. A kid will be there, we'll just have small talk, and then next thing you know, we get into this conversation about what their long-term plans are, and they've never really had a deep conversation about the guidance. So that gives another opportunity. But definitely one of my favorite parts is the motivation piece for the kids and providing the opportunities to have those experiences.
Now, let's go to Santiago on how he keeps up with all of his scholarliness and his grades.
Try to stay in school, try to not miss as many days as possible. I try to do my work in school and not leave it till home because I know that I'll procrastinate and then I won't do it. So I just try to finish my work, stay on task, and just try my best on every work I get. I play soccer for the school and for club, so I just always try to get my work done. If I do have to take it home, I always try to get it before practice, because when I get home from practice, I know I'm going to be too tired to do it and I'm just going to go to sleep. So I try to always do it, and for the weekends, if I do somehow get a weekend project, I'll try to do it as soon as possible, or just try to completely keep things apart so they don't intermix.
Well, it seems like that's the end of our featured story. I'm Chandler, reporting for ENN.
Thanks for that, Chandler. The best way to stay on top of our work is to pay attention in class. Let's head to Yaya for a quick commercial on pay attention in class.
Miss Rose, I need to check out this book immediately.
Thanks for that, Yaya. I'll make sure that I'm focused like a laser this quarter. But class isn't the only thing to pay attention on. You should be really focused on your surroundings. So let's head to a quick PSA on radon.
Radon is a gas that occurs naturally outdoors in harmless amounts. It's produced from the breakdown of uranium in rocks and soil. It sometimes gets concentrated in buildings constructed on soil with natural uranium deposits. When exposed, this concentration can cause potentially fatal diseases like lung cancer. It can enter buildings through cracks in floors or walls, joints in construction, or gaps in foundations around pipes, wires, or pumps. Don't wait. Get your home or workplace tested for radon before it's too late.
Be careful, Eagles. Radon is a scary and dangerous thing. Unfortunately, that's all I have for today's show. I'm Timothy, signing off at BNet. Have a great rest of your day.